Hi guys, I'm Mark and welcome to Mark's Attic Toy Review. Basically just wanted to do a little introduction video, say hello, and just explain what the channel's going to be about. Basically just going to be reviewing toys, doing unboxings, little vlogs maybe possibly, showing some of our old toys. I'll review new, old, random, bootleg, just cheap knockoff crap, just anything, just stuff that I like to look at on YouTube, and I'm sure more people will as well. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough around our collection, just show you the sort of stuff that I've got, my girlfriend's got. Basically we both started off collecting separately, then we got together, we moved in together, and this house is basically just covered in toys now, and video game consoles and you name it. We've just got loads of stuff, so I'll just give you a sort of little tour around everything. And it's just a little thank you video for everyone that's already subscribed, and just to get something up on the channel already. So yeah, thank you everyone, and you're awesome. So this is the main room which our collection's in. I'm currently switching rooms at the moment because of the old room, which you'll see in a bit. It was too small and we didn't have enough room for everything, so there's a bit of stuff on the floor, bit of blank wall space at the moment, but getting there, and I'm sure you'll see it updated in the future. Really sorry about the lighting in here, it's bloody awful because of this terrible lampshade. But let's have a look at the collection. So we'll start off with the Star Wars wall. As you might be able to tell, I quite like Phantom Menace. I'm trying my hardest to get all of the original toys. Getting there now, but I'm mixing it in with some of the newer stuff. Some of the Force Awakens, really need to get more of those. Picking up some of the Kenner stuff as well. Some of the bigger Jakks Pacific figures. Need more of those, but there's just nowhere to put them. As you can see, this is sat on top of the radiator at the moment. Stuff that I'm currently trying to find space for. Just getting there slowly. We've got some original Independence Day figures still in the boxes. Some Starship Troopers. And then one of the big collections that we've got, Transformers. Moving on to it all. Yeah, there's a lot, but we'll get through it all. So we've got Devastator. I'm not going to name everything, I'll just name a few. We've got the big Starscream movie Devastator. This is basically all just movie stuff on top. I know everyone hates the movie stuff, but I like the movies, so we'll come back over here. Start with the masterpieces and combine a Wars Megatron until I can find a new Megatron to fit it. Astro Train, absolutely love that figure. With some Seekers at the back. Again, sorry about the lighting. More Decepticons. Our small G1 and G2 collection. And you get some of the Prime Beast Hunter stuff. On to the next cabinet. Some more Prime figures. And the start of the Autobots. Mostly War on Cybertron stuff. Generations Autobots. the Masterpiece Autobots. Still need to get a hold of a G1 style Bumblebee, but the G2 will do for now. Possibly my favourite figure, Sideswipe. Moving on to my Turtles. All originals there. Got more Turtles up here. A couple of customs that I did. They came with the Dojo armour on, which looked stupid, so I took them off and repainted them. That's the original. There's my custom Raphael. It's not the best job, but it was my first custom job that I've done, so quite happy with it. That's what it looks like now. That's what it used to look like. Moving on to my favourite comic book character, Venom, greatest villain of all time, as far as I'm concerned anyway. A few of them are just repaints, but that's the way toys go. The best one out of them all isn't actually in here, I completely forgot, it's upstairs in the loft. I was doing some photos of it yesterday, the Diamond Select Venom. But I'll get some shots of him later. Moving on to our Final Fantasy stuff. This is all my girlfriend's figures. I have no idea about Final Fantasy. Just never really got into it apart from Cloud and Sephiroth. And then more video game stuff at the bottom. Another Sephiroth. Some Resident Evil, Crash Bandicoot. Gotta love Crash. And then Devil May Cry Dante. Moving on to our Marvel stuff. We've got a Hot Toys Loki from Avengers. Just love the detail on it. Looks exactly like Tom Hiddleston. His little cocky face. More Avengers and Thor stuff. More Marvel. You might notice we like Thor and Loki a bit. Hulk with his constipated face. More video game stuff. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. And then we move on to the Dragon Ball Z stuff. Not the best of figures, but they're still awesome. We've got the Dragon Balls. And we've got some Masters of the Universe. Old and new. A couple of Thundercats at the back. Then we move on to the Arnold Schwarzenegger shelf. Got all sorts from Kenner to NECA. See if it'll focus on his face. Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it was Conan, so you know, you got to get it. And then this shelf is more Star Wars stuff. A few of them seem to have taken a dive and knocked the rest of them over. I wouldn't usually have this size Star Wars figures loose, but I got given a nice big box of them, so thanks to Tim's for that. Gave me them all for free, which was great. A couple of the bigger ones. Can't really see Kylo Ren in there, sitting in the shadows. Han Solo. And then moving on to the last cabinet on this side. Got some of the NECA Gremlins stuff. Not that you can see them much because the light's horrible. Let's see what I can do here. Worked a little bit with the big spider gremlin. Brilliant figure. Moving on to the wrestlers. A couple that I picked up for free off someone, but I'll start getting some more soon. Roman Reigns, no hate please. The new champion. And then, unexpected, but My Little Pony. It's not my collection, it's my girlfriend's, but not going to judge any guys that like My Little Pony. And more ponies. And moving up, because I missed these before, we've got some NECA Pacific Rim. Godzilla, 90s Godzilla, NECA Godzilla, and a couple more turtles, Turtle Van from the movie. And moving on to the start of another one of our big collections, Predator. Some of the San Diego Comic Con exclusives that we got given to run competitions on our Alien Loves Predator Facebook page. Love them. And the start of the Aliens, just little key rings and micro machines and stuff. Don't really want to take them out of the boxes, so we just put them up on the wall wherever we can. There's a couple of gaps on here on the wall with the neighbours banging. Stuff's been falling off the wall, so yeah, not happy about that at the moment. Some of the reaction style made to look like the old Kenner figures. We've got the McFarlane version of the Alien Queen, broken. Quite common with McFarlane stuff, to be honest. Old Kenner Alien Queen. And the big quarter scale NECA Big Chap. Can't wait for the new one to come out. So this is our NECA Alien collection. We've got a lot of them. Actually got too many for the cabinet, it's a bit of a mess in there at the moment. Moving on to the Predators. Decided to pull the head off an old wolf predator and give it to the Bad Blood Predator. like he just ripped his head off. Just makes the display a little bit better rather than everyone just standing around looking like mannequins. Some of the Kenner stuff, Kenner aliens. More of which we've got boxed on the wall. And then Jurassic Park. Still need more Jurassic Park stuff. Never have too many dinosaurs. Got one of the puppets there, nuzzling in with a My Little Pony. That's accidental. I just moved him out of the way before to open the cabinet. There's some of my Star Wars vehicle collection. I say some because you'll see the rest of it in the other room. I still haven't got around to moving it yet. Got another cabinet here. There isn't much in it, so I'm not going to open it up. Little Xenomorph money box. Carton of Xeno eggs. More Kenner stuff. Some of the little cute versions. And we've got some Kenner Predators. And some head knockers and stuff down on the bottom. Nice Alien Resurrections statue. Oh, Starship Troopers, they're in the wrong place. The Xeno from McFarlane. And there's a Predator somewhere in the back there. Not the best figures in the world. The second one we've had. Might well like to take dives off the shelf. Now onto my favourite collection I've got. My Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin, of course. Some of the big ones there, Serpentera, Tor. Most disappointing Zord in the world, he just does nothing. He's useless. Titanus. Have a look over the back there. Some boxed bikes. Power Rangers Funko figures. They only made 3 of them. And they discontinued them, and now people are scalping them on eBay. I bought them for £10, and now you can buy them for about 110, 120 each. Hate people that do that. So I'm glad I got them when they came out. More Power Rangers. Couple of boxed ones. Some carded flip heads. More stuff from Megaforce. Just about got all of the Mighty Morphin ones now. Some of the 2010 stuff. Just let that settle in for a minute. Yeah. Sure, I'm not the only person that thought the same thing. Micro Machines. And there's a sign there that I managed to get from Toys R Us. Haven't found anywhere for it to go yet though. Then moving on to the main collection of Power Rangers in the cabinet. Got the original 5, all still in the boxes, never opened. Blue Range is actually signed by David Yost, who played Billy. More of the little Rangers. Legacy Morpher. Big shout out to Green Ranger Girl, who gave me this Green Ranger. Won it in a competition. So thanks for that. More swords. Hello to everyone. Forgot there was a mirror there. More Zords. The original Morpher. Took me ages to get that, but got it eventually. The original single that came out. I'm sure everyone had that when they were little. If you were growing up in the 90s, that was. The bikes. And then we've got all the aliens on the bottom. Sorry, my phone's making noises. Original tour program. That was my girlfriend. She was lucky enough to go see that tour. Jealous. And then some more that I picked up at Birmingham Comic Con on the cards. Still need to make space for them on the wall. And then we move on to the last section, which is just a lot of random stuff thrown into these sections. We've got some Sonic, a couple of Lion King figures, then we've got some Gundams, Kenny from South Park, got some Small Soldiers, Biker Mice, and Captain Planet. Move on, we've got Sid Vicious from Sex Pistols creeping there in the background. Big Gene Simmons. Got the Misfits Crimson Ghost. Some Saints Row and Team Fortress energy drinks. Me needs no introduction. Yeah, just to give you nightmares. We've got a bigger Independence Day alien with all his tentacles. Got a couple of Mass Effect Funkos and a little Star-Lord. Speaking of little Star-Lords, here's another one. And some rockets. Got a Billy head knocker from Saw, and then more Funkos. Breaking Bad, Mass Effect, Cell. There's a couple of Thor ones in the back. Nowhere for them to go at the moment, so they're just thrown in there. Then we've got Pokemon. Everyone loves Pokemon. So moving into the other room, yeah, just the last little bits and bobs that we haven't managed to move through yet. Got some Akira statues, some custom Coca-Cola bottles for our Alien and Predator costumes, which I'm sure you'll see later. Johnny Young Bosch autograph. An awesome little Green Goblin hanging Peter Parker. Some Thor figures. Little random bits and bobs. Little Loki head knocker. My Little Pony. Some more Alien figures. Thomas the Tank. A spare Bebop that I've got, because I've got one through in the other room. My Little Pony Equestria Girls, Cyberman, dinosaurs, Predalien, another Predator, Godzilla, Power Rangers Blaster, we've got some Tomb Raider stuff. Let's adjust this a second. Yeah, got some Lara Crofts, different styles. One's fallen over. Other one. And we've got some loose Quake 2 figures. And then some boxed Quake 2 figures. Some chopsticks, alien ones. And then we move on to the rest of the Star Wars vehicle collection that I said I had. Everything's on the roof, as you can see. A deflated Turtles blimp. So we've got a B-Wing. Probably my favourite ship. After Slave One, of course. Got the Falcon. Missing a section on the bottom though. Got Vader's TIE Fighter. Got some little droid ships from Phantom Menace. Little TIE Fighter from Star Wars Rebels. Naboo Fighter. More My Little Pony. My Power Rangers curtains. Most of a Y-wing. It's missing the bits that come off on here, but can't complain, got it for nothing. And it's Kenner, so it's all good. Got an Aliens dropship model kit hanging from the roof. And then we've got some Guardians ships from Guardians of the Galaxy. If anyone likes Skyrim, we've got one of the Dragon Priest masks and a face hugger. Seeing as I'm here, I may as well give you a brief look at some of our costumes. So you might have guessed we like Alien and Predator. That's two of my girlfriend's costumes. Some bio masks. Another one there. Skyrim helmet. My custom Nickelodeon style Turtles Casey Jones mask. Along with his goalie hockey stick. We've got Abby TZ now, sitting down on a box at the moment. My Predator is currently downstairs. I'm doing some work on him at the moment, so he's not on a mannequin. Got a Loki costume there. My Colonial Marine armour. Got some Chestburster t-shirts. And then we've got some Skyrim armour with some Khajiit skin. Had a lot of fun making that. And we've got a broken Loki helmet and a Mjolnir, a Dogburster, and another Skyrim helmet. Oh. And one of my favourite collectibles I've got, my Slipknot clown mask, which is an original. I've been offered a lot of money for it, but I won't sell it because I love it. Right, that was the collection. collection, and I'll be back with you in a minute. So that was it. That was our collection. Sorry about the quality of it. It's my first video and I'm doing all of this on my phone. It's basically, I'm just doing this to stop me being bored, and I just want to show off our toys. I like talking about toys, I like looking at my own toys, and I may as well do it and put a camera in front and then put it up on YouTube. So yeah, I'll possibly get some reviews done this week. I've got someone working on an intro for the videos, so the first couple might not have an intro, but can't complain. Getting done for free by a good friend, Jed. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, hope you liked all the toys, and I will do an update once we've finished moving everything around. Thanks once again to everyone who's already subscribed to the page. Please just share the video, like, subscribe. I'm sure it's somewhere down here. One day I'll learn how to put those fancy little boxes up here somewhere, and I'll be able to go like, subscribe. But yeah, more content coming soon, and for now, catch you later.